Hello, everybody. My name is Derek Vogel. I'm the owner of Credit Absolute. I'm here with my friend Montana, who owns Westwood Vintage Designs. And we wanted to take an opportunity to share. Recently, Montana and I knew each other through BNI, and we've known each other for quite a few years and hadn't talked to him, and he reached out. He needed some credit help, mostly business credit and funding questions. And what we were able to do is just identify his credit scores, and he was in the low 500s because he had a couple hiccups, but nothing crazy. It was mostly credit card balance coaching that he needed. But Montana, what was, I guess, your experience in the beginning, and how many points did your scores increase in the first 30 days?
Obviously, this is something that was, it's a little embarrassing to, reach out, but this, you're the professional that does this. So it was a super easy process, and, fill out a few things, and immediately I just started seeing changes, and within the first 30 days, it bumped up 110 points.
And so, just to show that with a little bit of coaching and being coachable is the best part, Montana was able to follow each strategic action plan that we gave him, and that's one of the things that makes Credit Absolute different, is we want to show you an action plan that you can follow step by step. And Montana did that quickly. And what were we able to, and with the business side of funding part, this is really amazing, because you don't have to have amazing credit to get funding, but you need to have cash flow with the business. And Westwood Vintage Designs makes some of the most amazing woodworking, from, you could be just a cutting board all the way to, what are some of the other big stuff that you do?
A lot of them are entertainment centers and built-in offices, barn doors, pantries, kind of just whatever people need.
Yeah, well, they're amazing. I highly recommend you checking out. But he just needed some working capital, and we were able to get him over $50,000 in how many days?
Oh, it took 1 day to get approved, and then like 2 days later, it was already in my account. So,
and that was with a low 500 score. Okay, but he has a cash flow with the business that allowed him to get that funding. And the best part here is that we're going to use that capital to get him the line of credit that we have been promoting, where you only need a 680 credit score, and it's a light doc, no income verification, which is cool because all you need is 2 years in business, and then with the right score and a couple months bank statements, we'll get him the $100,000 line of credit. He can pay off that loan, which is also interest-free, which is really cool. And then it allows him to really just have the flexibility that he's looking for to expand and grow the business.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I reached out to Derek, just because that's something I needed. And obviously the credit thing was, hindering me. And so it was overall, like I said, just super easy process. A lot to learn, learned a lot, and, the credit's still growing each month.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. And our goal is to get them to 800 plus. And then was there anything else that you wanted to share just about the business software coaching that you liked?
I mean, overall, it was just, as soon as I got signed up, everybody was already reaching out to me and just telling me, or, setting up appointments to let me know what I needed to do, just little tips and tricks here and there. And then on the business side of it, it's literally like a step-by-step process of learning, not learning, but kind of just following the check marks. And like once the check mark turns green, you already know to move on to the next thing of what you need to actually build that business credit.
No, well, that's amazing. Well, I'm so glad that you find it simple, and that most importantly that we're able to provide you the resources that you need to get the funding. And I appreciate you taking the time to leave a testimonial and share with others about the process. And not every case is always this simple, but the nice thing is that we can identify the gaps through the software, through the funding platform, so that if you do need to fix anything, we can identify those gaps and fix them for you so that you can get the funding that you need. But thanks again. And everybody, I'm Derek Vogel with Credit Absolute, and this is Montana with Westwood Vintage Designs. But if you guys ever need anything, check him out on Instagram. I think he has Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, thanks, guys. Have an amazing day.
Thank you.